Well, welcome back, fellow Ristopians. Just a really quick video today, hopefully. So what have we got here? The PRX, Tissot PRX quartz. Not really my cup of tea, but a lot of buzz about it on the internet. I'm a fan of Tissot to a large degree. So I love blue and blue dialed silver watches. Blue and steel to me go together fantastically. Now, the video is entitled The Last Tissot. It's not because it's the last one I'll ever buy. It's because this came from John Lewis. And I noticed I've bought a Tissot from John Lewis before online. They don't sell them in stores, I don't believe. Maybe they do in some stores. I noticed that they were not really restocking Tissots, who are part of the Swatch group. So they became less and less, and this actually is the last Tissot that was online at John Lewis, this actual one. So I thought, look, I've been thinking about it for a while. I tend to prefer automatic watches, mechanical watches, but a lot of love for the quartz one. I'm not anti-quartz, apart from the misalignment of the second hand. So I thought, you know what, let's do it. So it was not only the last model that was on there, it was actually the last one of the last model. If my editing skills were any good, I would now add in a picture of the website saying that there was only one left. And this is it. So I bought the last Tissot from John Lewis. They seem to have, I'm not sure if they sold Swatch watches ever, but they seem to have, they did sell Longines. No, they didn't sell Longines. No, they did sell Longines, sorry, just not the hot models. And what else did they sell? There was something else they sold, but they now don't sell any of them. So I guess they've just parted company with the Swatch group. I've never looked for swatches on there because they're not my thing. So whether they were on there and they're not, but they certainly aren't now. So that's quite sad, really, that John Lewis now are not selling any Swatch group watches. Halloween special. What does that mean? Well, in playing with this a moment ago, it appears to me, and I've not noticed this or don't remember this from any other reviews online, but it appears to have, let's do it properly, it appears to have, so date goes forwards, and it appears to have some watches, I think the date you wind forward for the date to change, and some you wind backwards. I obviously wound backwards, and there is actually a click. I can hear it from here, you probably can't, in reverse. So I'm guessing that's a ghost day, potentially. I've not really heard of a ghost day before. I've heard of a ghost date. But I think this might have a ghost day. Whoa. So yeah, as this is a near Halloween release, I'll probably post this tomorrow, so you can now tell it's Sunday the 30th. I thought that was the idea for the video. So that's the idea for the video. The watch itself, as I say, it's not really my cup of tea. I'm not massively into the integrated bracelet look. I love the 70s vibe from it. I love the adverts that Tissot produced for this model. I quite like Tissot as a brand, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's not my thing. I'm much more of a gentleman, as you can see here. So here we have my gentleman. This was the first Tissot that I ever bought, and in comparison, it's much chunkier. It's much more my cup of tea. I prefer blue. I haven't. I got a good deal on the green one, so I bought the green one. I absolutely love it now. It looks black in certain lights. It's much chunkier. The bracelet is chunkier. It it actually fits me better. Now, I'm quite lucky with these butterfly bracelets, and the fact that, as you can see, for me, that fits perfectly. So I've taken out 2 full links on both of these, and it's very central. I haven't had a lopsided butterfly clasp, which my OCD wouldn't handle. It fits me really well, but I think that's more luck than anything. Not quite, same 2 links out, 2 full links out on the PRX. It's not quite as comfortable. I just don't find it as comfortable. What else? So what gets a lot of love on YouTube from other YouTubers, which I guess I am now, I'm a YouTuber. The polished internal, in the internal part of the links is polished rather than brushed. Now, that just doesn't kind of stand out as much as I was led to believe. It's a very thin bracelet. I kind of get, this is for people that like slim watches, and that's not my thing. I prefer chunkier watches. I love the Gentleman. I think it often gets touted as the best Swiss watch under £1,000, and that to me is so true. I absolutely love it. And I said that the title of the video was not the last Tissot I'm ever going to buy, because I think I actually will buy the blue version of the Gentleman if I can get it at the right price. But I'm glad that I tried the PRX, and it is to be the last Tissot that John Lewis Online ever sold. I think it's quite fun. I love it for that, if nothing else. I will wear it. It's, as I say, it's not quite as comfortable. And I didn't really go for I was never tempted by the automatic version of the PRX. It has the waffle dial, which I didn't really like as much. I'm not massively into this high sunburst effect, but I think it does go I think it goes much better with the whole 70s vibe of it, which I do like. So yeah, quartz versus, I'd love to have a quartz watch that hit the markers perfectly. I don't think that exists necessarily, but it does freak out my OCD, because with this one you've got and if with the automatic you've got but yeah, that's a personal thing. So that really sums up my hopefully slightly shorter review than last time of the Tissot PRX. Let me know what you think if you're watching this video. Any suggestions for watches you would like to have my opinion on. Hope this has been helpful and entertaining. Have a great Halloween weekend, and see you again in another video.